And it started in the early 90s. John Graffair and Greg Okren had a company, and they gave training. They were starting to give training to anybody in the community that was interested. We were allowed to use their studios on Saturday morning and on Wednesday evening for about 2 or 3 hours. We had also started trying to work with the city, say, hey, this is a good thing, you know, and it's not only public access, but it's government and it's education.
There was Concord Cablevision, and this is where a lot of the folks that were involved in creating Concord Television sort of evolved from that to this. And there was a great discussion about PEG and Comcast and how we could get a grant to start a television station that was a nonprofit here.
And wouldn't it be nice if the city set aside some funds from the cable fees to provide this for the community?
Concord TV was founded by a group of individuals who wanted access to the television medium. Thanks to the Federal Communications Act, cable companies provide the towns and cities they operate in money in the form of franchise fees. All public access operates on these franchise fees and are not funded by tax dollars.
We bring together members of the community in order to review recent video releases and some classic stuff too. It's been quite an interesting experience to do this. Not only have I made some new friends, but I've also gained some more skills. There's some pretty good things going on.
And we thought the best place to have it would be at Concord High School, because then we could engage young people in the whole production of television. We could have the young people doing their own television broadcast in the morning for school, and we could start training people from the bottom up so they would leave high school with real media skills. And then we worked towards getting better equipment, getting curtains in the studio, getting better sound, getting editing equipment, getting all these other things. In the old days, of course, everything was on VCR, and we would tape over and tape over and tape over because we didn't have the money to purchase new tapes for every single show.
As you come into the brain area of CCTV, you'll notice that there are tons of tapes stored here from all the different shows. This right here is just the shelf of things that are to be aired.
Happy New Year and welcome to Concord Community TV's Last Night 2000.
Me and Wild Dave are going to do some music for you. Dave's going to do some vlogging.
I hope you're enjoying the evening, particularly since unfortunately we don't have first night this year. Concord Community TV thought we'd have last night and show off some of the talent in the community that we have. I knew that really a half-time wasn't enough, but I could volunteer a lot and help out. And we had other volunteers, so I said, let's just go with it, start it, let the city see, what it contributes to the community, and maybe eventually we'll get more money, and we did.
One last thing to show you as you're leaving CCTV, the home of our new office. Most of the computers and desks and things that you just saw in the entryway of CCTV will be moved over here, which is, you'll actually see our office before you see the studio in the future.
I walked in, and at the time it was just one small area, and I couldn't believe it. I left there saying, this is amazing. Why don't more people know about this? You're like this little treasure hidden in Concord High School. So then I went home and I said to my husband, my daughter, and her husband, and I said, come on, let's do a show. And so we said, let's do something for kids.
Are creating, how kids are reshaping. Kids Speak New Hampshire,
where kids speak
and we listen.
Hello everyone, welcome to Kids Speak New Hampshire. I'm your host, Christine Major.
It's me, Samson! Hi!
Well, it's been a long time since I've seen you.
Doris Ballard was here, not as the executive director at that point, but she was in charge of fundraising. And she got me involved, of which at that time I began my own TV show called What's Happened at the Audie.
Tonight I have with me Hector Eamon and Irene DeShane, who are two longtime fellows of the auditorium to talk about their memories.
Somewhere around 2003, 2004, and I just had this idea. Wow, TV. Hey, look, can we paint this wall? At that time it was chroma blue. Can we paint this wall blue? And I kind of pitched my idea for a TV show. I came up with the name, The Sky This Month, off the top of my head.
It has several parts. Has a tripod, which is the bottom, which allows you to dolly around and get different shots, complete with the lens, a body, but there's no tape in here. It only sends a signal into the brain part of the studio.
Hello, I'm Governor John Lynch, and I'm delighted to declare August 2009 Concord Community Television Month in the state of New Hampshire.
We're here at the second annual 1883 Black Ice Pond Hockey Tournament. It is a gorgeous day out.
I'm Ryan. I'm a volunteer.
We are video campers.
I host Senior Speak New Hampshire.
We are advanced camp graduates.
I'm a proud host of the Nonprofit Connection.
I produce Guitar Fun 101.
We are Concord TV.
I am Concord TV.
I am Concord TV.
I am Concord TV.
I am Concord TV.
We are Concord TV.
Yeah, Concord On Air was a lot of fun. Doris Ballard, full of energy. There's always been fun people to work with at Concord TV, but Doris was great and very creative. That really pulled the community together in ways that you don't see that very often.
Hello and welcome to Concord Community TV's annual live telecast of Concord On Air. We're really excited. We've got 8 hours for you.
Good afternoon. I'm Counselor Jennifer Kretovic, and I'm joined here with our distinguished principal here at Concord. Hi, this is Gene Connolly. How are you?
Well, thank you, Jennifer. And, I don't know distinguished, but he's the principal of the high school, and it's my pleasure to be here.
Believe on your team over Concord Television. We're right here. It made absolute sense, but without Concord Television, I don't think we'd be as smooth.
It is with a level of sadness that I announce that this school year will be my last.
So we would like to present to him this mural honoring all of his hard work and dedication to CHS.
Where we welcome you to historic Memorial Field.
It's a funny little story. Superintendent Rath at the time, she hired me in 2008. And I think my first day on the job, within the first couple of hours, she said to me, you know, we've got this elementary school project coming up, and there's one thing I'd really like you to do for us in the effort to maintain transparency. I want you to come up with a TV program. And I looked at her, and my jaw dropped to the ground. I didn't have any experience in that. Welcome to the Elementary School Buzz. My name is Matt Cashman. Today we're at the Millbrook Elementary School. I thought, why not bring all of this information out to the job site? And so we would do tours, which were a lot of fun. Your whole crew, from my time starting all the way through.
A couple years ago, I was asked to come up with some sort of community TV show where we wanted to get information out to the public. Concord TV and Doris Ballard have been extremely supportive of the show and the police department, and their staff has been real easy to work with and accommodating for me, which has made my job of putting the show together possible.
I was also involved as the board chair when Concord TV was exploring to moving up over the Heights for a second location.
My name is Sean. I am one of the staff producers here at Concord TV. For those that don't know, we have a studio location down at the Concord High School, but we also have a studio here at the Heights Community Center, formerly known as Dame's School. We have a green screen, which can be used for your show, or you can reverse it and use it's kind of like a wood grain that you can use instead of the green. So here's our control room. We have a control surface. Down here we have our TriCaster, and we also have our audio.
This era of having a Studio A and a Studio B was a demonstration of ambitious efforts for an organization punching well above its weight class.
So I first heard about Concord TV when my sons were little. They both took part in your film and video camps.
People should come here. It's a really good camp.
You know, over the years, we've actually have done fundraising. We've had Arts Telefest, we had Easter extravaganzas. You name it, they've done it.
It's a 3-day festival for family and friends held at the Bektash Shrine Center right here in Concord. And it'll feature, this is really creepy right here. Yeah, yeah.
Patience, Concord, it's all going to be worth it.
The grading change along this whole west side will create a much more accessible side.
All right, good morning, everybody. This is the 42nd TV auction to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central New Hampshire. I'm Chris Eman. I'm the executive director. I'm here with John Simokowski. Obviously, we want to thank our friends at Concord TV because, again, it is a TV auction, and without them, we would not be on air. So let's give a big round of applause for them.
There's our cameraman.
On behalf of the Concord TV board and staff, I thank the Chamber of Commerce and those who made this possible in our selection. Having said that, I want you to be among the first to know in this room that there'll be a big announcement made in my world in the next few days. Because at the end of the year, I will be leaving Concord TV. But our organization will be in good hands. Because on behalf of the board of directors, I am thrilled to announce that Josh Hardy will become the next executive director of Concord TV.
And as Concord continues to thrive and grow, so too will Concord TV. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to this special edition of In-Depth School and Community. It is Sunday, March 15th. We're looking at uncharted territory in terms of how we're going to be able to provide educational opportunity for all of our students.
We all came in on Sunday at 9 a.m. and we were here all day long, realizing that we had to completely shift our whole emphasis on how we do school and to figure out how this whole remote thing was going to work. Use the word access, and I guess that's the key word here. I mean, you, Josh, and your team have been most gracious in allowing me access to do shows, and I can call you almost at a moment's notice.
With COVID, I mean, they played a big part with getting the message out of what you should do, what you can't do.
The Rotary Club of Concord is handing out free COVID masks to anyone who wants to drive by and pick them up.
Well, first thing I want to do is thank you to Josh Hardy of CCTV and to the district staff for making the technology available. This is kind of our test run of the remote technology that we'll be using.
I'll put our thanks out to all police, fire, medical, everybody, grocery workers, all essential employees all across the country that have helped us out and are out there in light of this epidemic. We'd also like to remind everybody to be safe out there.
In the spring of 2020, we were approached by the school district about live streaming their high school graduation at Memorial Field, which is an area with no internet connection. Through an elaborate system of point-to-point wireless to provide a reliable internet connection right there at Memorial Field specifically for that live stream.
Clearly this year we can all, parents, community members, family members, teachers, say we all made it.
We are more adaptable and resilient because of this challenge, and we will remain unstoppable. Thank you.
The things and the knowledge that we were able to kind of pass on to our CRTC theater and film students was invaluable, especially being the first year of adding film to our program. And I cannot thank Josh Hardy and the members of the CCTV team enough about passing on that knowledge, passion, inspiration, and love for what they do for this community and also what they do here in this school.
I believe it was 2019. I realized there was an opportunity to learn about editing and doing a lot of things in terms of like a video public engagement, and I had a friend of mine whose name is Bob. I'm sure a lot of people in Concord know that guy. And he introduced me to the Concord TV. He gave me an application. We had to apply because that was more like a program they usually do when people want to learn how to edit. And I loved it. That's how I got involved with Concord TV.
And it's like, what kind of community do you want to have? And that's it, it's access to see what's going on to your community. It's access if you want to share with your community. The experience of having developed it with a core group of really great people, and then seeing it carry on and still see it going strong, and that makes me feel good. It's more and more difficult to get local media to survive, local newspapers. So having this here can fill in the gaps.
I have big hopes for you guys, and I hope that you keep growing because we need you. As a former journalist, local news is being decimated. Local newspapers are folding or getting smaller and smaller.
You make a great product with a lot of folks who are learning, and that's an important aspect of our community, that learning piece. And then the community members that you bring in know things about the community that your commercial entities don't know. It's more personal. So you are able to move in and out of our community in a way that commercial ventures really can't.
Concord TV and the personnel has just been outstanding to me.
But your crew is always there. You never let us down. And I can't imagine a better partner to help us with our communication to the public.
I think community media is vital in telling our stories.
You know, hope that Concord TV does grow. More and more volunteers will get involved because it's fun.
I love everything that Concord TV does in our community. They all show up when people need them.
And I would very much like to see Concord TV be able to access more resources, because I've noticed how much is accomplished with limited resources. With more resources, they could do even more.
The other day I walked in and I saw my name on something, on this medal, something, and I was so happy that my name is there, and I was so inspired to continuing to working with Concord TV.
You show us what's beautiful and what's special and what's important about this just fantastic city that we live in.
TV, your local channel, Concord TV, Concord TV, Concord TV, at ConcordTV.org.
Mr. Cohen, everybody.
Concord mattress sale.
To truly succeed as a city, we need to get... Hey, Dupree, stop looking at your phone. Pay attention. You know, I've always wanted to do that.
3.
Hello!
There you... I wasn't ready.
Hey, Mom!
Hey, are we doing anything on TV for the holidays?
Yeah, actually we're doing a holiday greeting.
Hey, great. When can we do it?
Actually, we're doing it right now.
Oh.
Oh, thanks, Santa. Just what I wanted.
Santa, how did you know? I can convert the VHS to DVDs. Thank you.
From all of us
At
Concord
TV.
Woman needs man, and man must have his mate that no one can deny.
We almost forgot one more thing.
Ha! Oh, Emmett, hey.
Josh?
We hope that when you think community, you'll think CCTV. And there you are. Thank you.